I'm Daniel from DanielBerryGuitarTutor.com, and welcome to today's video in which we're going to unpack Get Back by the Beatles. As always, if you like today's video, hit like and subscribe for me, as this helps me grow the channel and bring you more guitar tutorials. So with all that said, let's learn how to play Get Back. Right, so let's pick this apart. Right, so what I've done, in the demo at the beginning of this video, you can see me doing what's known in the business as a standard blues shuffle. That thing. For the beginners, what I've done, I've built this around the open A chord. What we're going to do, we're going to lay our first finger across the 4, 3, 2, 1 in a bar with our first finger, and what we're going to do, we're going to come off and on of the 4th string with our 3rd finger, and we're going to play predominantly the 5th and the 4th strings together as one. So it's going to sound like this. So we've got 1 and 2 and off and on and off and off and so off and on and off and on and off and that's for the chord of A, and then we'll go down to a D chord, and what we're going to do, we're going to play the 4th and 3rd strings, and we're going to, obviously we're on with the 1st finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string, but that's just part of a D chord anyway. And we're going to go on and off with our little finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. So we're going to go, again, we're going to play the 4th and 3rd strings together. So it's going to go. So you can just bring it up to the camera a bit closer. So we're going to be. So that's in D. Right, so we'll take you back. So we got first in A, so we got Jojo was a man who thought he was a loner, and then down to the D, but he knew it couldn't last. Then back to A, and then we got 2 very quick changes. We got G, D, and then back to the barred A. Jojo left his home in Tucson, Arizona, for some California grass. G, D, and then we got back to the A. We're going to go down, up, down, A7. Now, I've done a video on 7th chords, but the way we play an A7 is we've got that barred 4, 3, 2, 1 with our 1st finger, and we're going to lay our 3rd finger, 1st string, 3rd fret. So we've got that. So we're going, get back, down, up, down, down, up, down, and then back to the D, get back to where you once belonged. G, D, A, A7, A7, get back to where you once belonged. Okay, so just take you through that one more time in this open chord position. So we got A, and then back to the A, G, D, A, ba 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 da 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 da, D, then A, G, D, A, A7. Sorry, A7, then D, 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 and A, G, D, A, A7, A7, then D, 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 A. Right, now, so that is how you would do it, the simplified version, based around open chords. If we was to build it around bar chords, however, which is probably more like what the Beatles are doing, we'll going to have a major shape, the E major shape, as I explained in the bar chord video I done, which is, I'll hold it up, and what we're going to do, we're going to come off and on with our little finger. We're going to alternate between, we're going to alternate between where our third finger is, and so we've got 1, 2, 3 up. So we're actually, for the A position, we're our third finger's in the 7th fret of the 5th string. We're going to be in the 9th fret of the 5th string. So we're going to be going on, we're going to alternate between the third finger and our little finger, and we're going to focus on the 6th and the 5th strings. But it's no crime if you go down and play the whole chord, but we're going to focus mostly on the 6th and 5th strings, and it's going to sound like this. The strum position, I've started calling this the chop rather than the palm, because it's not the palm, palm's there. So I call this the chop of the hand. I'm going to mute the strings just slightly, just rest my hand on the strings so we get a, it keeps the strings under control, and it's quite cool sounding. So we've got the bar chord, the A bar chord, and we're going to go off, off, on, off, off, on, off, off, on, off, off, on, off, off. And then we're up to the D position, which is here, which is 7, 8, 9, 10 in the 10th fret. Again, we're alternating between the third finger and the little finger. And then back to the 5th position. So the way that would sound is Jojo was a man who thought he was a loner. Then up to the D, but he knew it couldn't last. Back to the A, and then we're going to go G. 5th position, we're going to do that as our D, which is barring on the 5th fret, and we're going to play on the 7th fret with our third finger. 4, 3, 2, 1. We won't go as far as 1. You can play it if you want to, but I would recommend stopping at string number 2. Right, so we got, there's your D, then back to A. So Jojo was a man who thought he was a loner, but he knew he couldn't last. Right, so we go that again. So we got Jojo was a man who thought he was a loner, up to the D, but he knew it couldn't last. G, D, Jojo left his home. Right, so 7th. The A chord on the 5th fret. We're going to get our little finger and we're going to put it on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. That gives us our A7. So we've got get back, get back, get back to where you once belong. G, D, A, A7, A, A7, then D, then A. Another cool thing you'll hear on the song is this little lick. So the way we do that is we're up in 10th position, which means our first finger is hovering over the 10th fret, and we're going to be putting our first finger on the 2nd string of the 10th fret, and our second finger on the 3rd string of the 11th fret. And what we're going to do, we're going to slide from the 10th to the 11th with our 2nd finger, and then land on our 1st finger of the 2nd string. So we got, so slide up with the, I'll just bring it up to the camera. We're going to slide from the 10th to the 11th with our 2nd finger on the 3rd string, B on the 1st string, the 2nd string with our 1st finger, and then we're going to bend up with our 3rd finger up there on the 12th fret 2nd string. So we've got, so we're going to go, we're going to bend that up on the 12th fret of the 2nd string with using 3 fingers in a row. It's always best to bend the string with more than one finger. So in this case, we're going to use 3 fingers. And when we bend the 2nd string up, underneath on the 1st string of the 12th fret, we're going to have our little finger. So we're bending the 2nd string up to a note, and then playing the little finger up there on the 12th fret 1st string. So we got all together, and then bend it back down, and then back to the 1st finger again of the 10th fret. So now that last bit was the 11th fret on the 3rd string, and then back to the 1st finger again on the 10th fret 2nd string. So all together it goes. Okay, so slide up on the 2nd finger from the 10th fret to the 11th fret on the 3rd string. 1st finger 2nd string 10th fret, and then we're going to bend up with all 3 fingers on the 12th fret 2nd string, little finger underneath on the 1st string of the 12th fret, and then let that, strike that 2nd string as you let it down. So you got that, you're up high, and then you strike it as you bring it down. Back on the 1st finger, 2nd finger on the 11th fret of the 3rd string. So that's the little lick that goes in. So you got, Jojo was a man who thought he was a loner, but he knew he couldn't let. Yeah, got it? So Jojo left his home in Tucson, Arizona, for some California grass. Get back, A7, A7, then D, then A, then A7, A7, then D, the D, then A. So there we are, Get Back by the Beatles. How did you do? Anything you found tricky? Let me know in the comment section below. And any songs you'd like me to pick apart and bring to you in a new video, also same thing, let me know in the comment section below. I'd really love to hear from you. If you liked today's video, click like and subscribe for me. Also, you may want to head on over to danielberryguitartutor.com and sign up to my newsletter, which is full of tips and tricks for the guitar beginners. It's been great to have you along. I'll catch you in the next video.